Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all will be fine. So as you knew in previous video about how the dog helped his master find the gold, and then the greedy couple killed the dog and buried it under the tree because of their anger, as they couldn't get any gold. So now in today's video we will know about what happened next in the story. So look at the paragraph. The owner of the dog heard of the death of his pet and mourning for him as if he had been his own child. He went at night under the pine tree. He set up some bamboo tubes in the ground, such as are used before tombs, in which he put fresh flowers. Then he laid a cup of water and a tray of food on the grave and burned several costly sticks of incense. He mourned a great while over his pet, calling him many dear names as if he were alive. So when the owner of the dog got to know about the death of his dog, he got so sad that his dog is no more now. He expressed his sorrow and mourned very loudly, as if his own son had died. So to mourn and express his sorrow, the old kind farmer did something, such as he put some bamboo tube straight in the ground around the dog's tomb. Then some fresh flour he put on that bamboo tubes, and also he put a cup of water and food tray on the grave and burned some good quality of perfume stick and called his dog with many other good names as if the dog was alive. So this is how the old kind farmer mourned and expressed his sorrow for his pet dog. Now look into your book. That night the spirit of the dog appeared to him in a dream and said, "Cut down the pine tree over my grave and make from it a mortar for your rice pastry and a mill for your bean sauce." So what happened next after doing all this? That the dog appeared in the old kind man's dream and asked him to cut down the pine tree which was on the dog's grave, and then make a mortar and a hand mill from that tree to make rice pastry and bean sauce. Now look into your book. So the old man chopped down the tree and cut out of the middle of the trunk a section about 2 feet long. With great labor, partly by fire, partly by chisel, he scraped out a whole place as big as a small ball. He then made a long-handled hammer of wood, such as is used for pounding rice. So when the dog told him in his dream that cut down that tree and made a mortar and mill, so without wasting any time, the old man did the same as he was told in the dream. So he cut down the tree and then cut the middle trunk 2 feet long. Then by chiseling and scraping the trunk, he made a ball-shaped hole and long-handled hammer which is used to pound. So finally, with great hard working, he made a mortar and a hand mill. Now look into your book. When New Year's time drew near, he wished to make some rice pastry. When the rice was all boiled, Granny put it into the mortar. The old man lifted his hammer to pound the mass into dough, and the ball fill heavy and fast till the pastry was all ready for baking. Suddenly, the whole mass turned into a heap of gold coins. When the old woman took the hand mill and filling it with beans began to grind, the gold dropped like rain. So now the new year was about to start. So the old couple wanted to make rice pastry. So as they had decided to make pastry, the old lady put some boiled rice in the mortar, and the old man lifted the hammer to pound it into dough. So suddenly what happened? When the rice was ready to bake, it turned into the heap of gold coins, and meanwhile the old lady filled the hand mill with beans to make sauce. So as she started grinding, gold was dropping down from the hand mill just like a rain. Meanwhile, the envious neighbor peeped in at the window when the boiled beans were being grounded. "Goodbye," cried the old hag, as she saw each dropping of sauce turning into yellow gold, until in a few minutes the tub under the mill was full of a shining mass of gold. So meanwhile, the jealous and wicked neighbor was watching everything from their window, that how the beans and boiled rice turned into the gold, and in a few minutes the tub was full of gold that was under the mill. Now look into your book. So the old couple were rich again. The next day, the stingy and wicked neighbor came and borrowed the mortars and magic mill. They filled one with boiled rice and the other with beans. Then the old man began to pound and the woman grind. But at the first bowl and turn, the pastry and sauce turned into a foul mass of worms. Still more angry at this, they chopped the mill into pieces to use as firewood. So the old kind couple again became rich because of the gold that they got from the hand mill and the mortar. And the greedy couple, after watching all this, thought that if they will do the same, they would get the gold. So for that purpose, he came to the old kind couple and borrowed the mortar and mill. So as they reached back home, they filled boiled rice in the mortar and beans in the hand mill. Then both started pounding and grinding. But what happened? The boiled rice and beans turned into the foul worms instead of gold. So this made them so angry and frustrated. So they broke down the hand mill and mortar and burned to warm themselves, as it was winter season. So they were getting warmth by firing or burning the woods of the hand mill and the mortars. This is the first part of your chapter. I hope you have enjoyed it and understood it. And if you have any problem or any question, you can ask me on my personal WhatsApp number. And thank you very much for watching this video.